Hello. Can
Hello.
y'all hear us?
We're testing out our settings because it's been forever since we even done this. Hello. Hello. Can everybody hear us okay? Is there an echo? I know there was an echo last time.
Our stream health says it's bad, but I'm just hoping it's good.
Oh, no echo for once.
Oh my
Yay.
god. I'm going to start drawing if that's the case.
So forgive us, we're a little nervous and kind of giggly and stuff, because it's been forever since, it's been months since we've talked to any of y'all. And I hope y'all all are doing well. We just wanted to doodle and kind of just talk to y'all, let y'all know what's kind of going on.
Tell you about our new obsession.
Yeah. So, first off, Tanu's going to be the one drawing today. He is working on a meme picture.
Yeah, kind of.
We have been very invested?
Invested? That's a good word, yeah.
Invested in Dungeons and Dragons, and our first campaign was a Pokemon one. I know. It's not really the one everybody does, but
oh, it's fun though.
It's been a lot of fun. No, we didn't die. I mean, it felt like that at the beginning of the year with me, at least.
Yeah, I think we last left off you getting surgery.
No.
Yeah.
I think it was oh.
Yeah, we haven't come back since your surgery.
And ever since we uploaded the videos.
Yeah, and then the videos that we said that we were coming back, and then we didn't come back, and then we died again. Yeah, that video. Yeah, that one.
So, we're not promising that we're back at full blast. We want to get back into it and
we're
stuff.
We're blasting off again.
But, it's just that a lot of things came up in our lives that we need to deal with a lot of growing up, a lot of a lot of money things, such as the car.
Oh yeah.
And stuff. The car's been giving us a lot of problems. If any of y'all been watching our Instagram stories. What else? We graduated.
Oh yeah, we
from
did.
School.
That is a thing we did.
We are trying to get Tutorial Tales done.
Yeah, that's
trying really hard, but we just been enjoying life and having to go day by day as, enjoying ourselves. We also wanted time alone for ourselves. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all know that feeling. But as for cosplay, we haven't cosplayed in a year. We haven't gone to any cons. It's so sad. But we're gonna try to go to IkiCon at the end of this year. Even that's kind of still up in the air, but we're gonna try.
I think I have the hotel booked, but
yeah,
that's about it.
Undertale and Deltarune, all those costumes are still here. We still love the fandom stuff. We're just trying to now we're trying to grow. Find what else is around, not around, kind of just just expressing our love for other things too.
Yeah. I mean, Undertale's always going to be there, but
yeah.
I also want to be able to do other things.
Yeah, we haven't really been able to make costumes. But, we haven't made costumes yet, but we hope to get back into it, and it's just, we just really missed y'all, and we're so glad to see that y'all are doing well and stuff, but,
yeah, so here we are, back at it again. Hope y'all guys have been fine. Yeah. Sorry if we gave you a scare.
Yeah, we gave ourselves a scare too.
Yeah, Boston looks way better than Emmanuel right now.
Someone says, "Will you make a post when you're sure of when or where you'll have your next con at?"
Probably, yes.
Yeah, probably. Definitely.
I don't know where, since Tumblr has kind of bitten the dust. I'm assuming we could just post it on YouTube community.
I mean, we could just post it anywhere.
Or on
at
Instagram.
This point.
Yeah. I mean, I think since Tumblr used to have, the list But
The list.
The list.
Sounds so,
The list of conventions we'd be going to. But since it's kind of now, I'd say check Instagram or, like, Twitter for updates like that.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, y'all are welcome to ask us any questions, at all. I'm gonna try my best to, like, watch. Again, this is so surreal because it's like we've done this so many times, but in such a long time. It's been such a long time, I'm not used to seeing this format again.
Oh, I know, right?
What are you guys doing for Halloween? We don't even know.
I know that I don't know. No idea.
We want to do, like, a Halloween party, but even then, that's up in the air, because everybody we want to do a party with is busy.
Yeah, they're like, maybe.
They're like, maybe I'm at work, maybe I'm out of town.
Maybe I'm at home. I'm like, that's valid.
Yeah.
That's valid.
When's the wedding?
We hope next year.
Yeah? Maybe next year.
Maybe.
We'll see. What are you drawing? We are drawing, our Pokemon D&D characters, along with our other friend, character. So we have James, Boston, and Emmanuel.
This is James. This is Boston. This is Emmanuel. Sorry, I like this one better than Emmanuel.
Oh, you guys are asking a lot of questions. I'm just trying to keep up here. Where'd it go? I saw Are You Happy?
I think so.
I
That sounds bad.
I would hope we're happy.
I feel happier than I was last year. I feel like I'm not as stressed.
How's your D&D sessions going? Any funny moments? So we have actually now 2 sessions going on. We have this Pokemon one that's been going on since the beginning of summer.
I think like August.
Or maybe, I don't know. It's been going on for a while, and then we just started one last week. An actual one with our friends, and our GM for our Pokemon D&D is the one joining us for that campaign, and that one's just starting off.
I think we're only in campaign 2, but so far it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Our
Funny
characters
moments?
are kind of getting to know each other on that one. Funny moments. Since the second one hasn't gotten too far, there hasn't been too many funny moments.
Yeah, but for Pokemon, there's plenty. You just gotta ask for the right moment.
Do you want the Bulbasaur one? Do you want...
ask, like, if it won a Pokemon encounter or something like that. What's your favorite Pokemon?
Ooh.
That's hard, because now with the new Pokemon
coming out,
that's gonna be really hard.
I have to say, I know my top 2 are, like, I love Meowth and I love Litten. As you can tell, my trainer has a Torracat right now.
I always love Vaporeon, but my very first favorite Pokemon has been Totodile, who's now evolved.
As you can tell.
But, are you dressing up for Halloween?
Maybe. I'd like to. We really have no plans for Halloween, like...
At all.
We're like, let's just ask that day off of work and see how it goes.
Yeah, pretty much. We're probably just gonna sit outside handing out candy to people.
Yeah, last Halloween we actually got into Sans and Papyrus, but no one came to the door.
Oh yeah, there was no trick-or-treaters last year, which was strange, because we literally... This is gonna sound really bad. Don't do what we do, guys.
We skipped class.
We skipped class, because we had a night class that was like 8 to
It got off
9.
at like 9, yeah.
And we wanted to do Halloween, and so we went home and tried doing this, and it was just something. We just stood in costumes, and I'm pretty sure people thought we were statues outside.
Yeah. My dad was even just like, yeah, y'all just go do your thing. And we're like, came back in.
He was supposed to be the one handing out the candy, too.
Yeah, and then we were like, no, we'll do it, it's fine. And then no one came. And we're like, this is sad.
Let me see here. A lot of people are saying funny Pokemon encounters.
Okay.
Also, J. Demi, thank you.
Thank
She
you.
said, I'm glad to see y'all again. I hope y'all are doing well. Love watching y'all draw your amazing art. Do you plan to stream D&D one day with friends?
I'd love to do that.
I love to do... Honestly, we thought about it. All of us actually are very new to learning how to do D&D, so most of the time it's going to be us being like, so what do we do? What do we roll? And we're trying to get past that.
It's a lot of questions right now.
Yeah, I think what we're thinking of doing, because we really want to do an animatic of our Pokemon session, and maybe if we get to the point of the actual session, we might try to convince our team if they want to stream it. I think that'd be really fun.
Yeah. Pokemon funny moments I think we were on last too.
Was it Pokemon funny moments?
Let me see. I know that the one that always stands out to me is Bulbasaur, but do you have any? It's one of my favorite ones, at least.
I feel like that's the most memorable one as Pokemon, because then the other ones is just more of trainers.
Oh, I did also when I betrayed Mawile.
Mm-hmm.
That's not funny. That's awful.
Oh, well, yeah, that would be my funny, not encounter, but for you.
You're the worst.
Tanu had... So this is when we're still learning how to catch Pokemon stuff. We were presented with, like, the evil team. Was it an evil team? That we stole their Pokeballs or something?
Yeah, so the do you want me to say that? I mean, this is... They're gonna know the name eventually.
Was it Cataclysm?
Yeah, it was. So that our evil team in our sessions is called Team Cataclysm. And so we were, I think...
We did something.
We beat them at the power plant.
Yeah, but we stole their Pokeballs.
Yeah, because they have some evil scheme with Pokemon that we're like, you're not taking these Pokemon. So we stole their Pokemon.
So, me and my, our ranger friend, James, had taken 2 Pokemon in, and so there's this other Pokemon that was a Mawile.
Yeah, and I think we've decided that we get the Pokemon choose if they want to come with us, or they can or
you can force them,
or or you can do what I did.
And so Tanu went ahead and they were trying to take the Pokemon, but they were like, no, I brought you an egg, here you go. They walked away. Well, Tanu's character didn't want that Pokemon to leave and caught them throwing a Pokeball at them. And now that character hates them to death.
Okay, I feel like there needs to be more. I need to defend myself a little bit more. So yeah, no, what happened was there's a Mawile and a Stunky that I had caught another Pokemon that was apparently friends with a Stunky, and they ran off, and so I was heartbroken. And then they came back with an egg. And so that was kind of like my Pokemon for the encounter, but me being new baby didn't understand this. And so the Mawile was like making sure I was okay, and I was like, I'm fine, thank you, I just lost my best friend! Although that Glameow didn't like me either. But, and so when they walked away, I panicked. And I threw the Pokeball. And now the Mawile hates me.
And then there's another encounter personally for myself. So realize my character.
Wait.
No, no.
You told my story.
No.
Fine.
My character, Boston, helped save this Bulbasaur. I sacrificed health for this Bulbasaur. And it wanted to go with the trainer. So I was like, okay, because... Tanu and the other person didn't want anything to do with them.
Wait, that's not true.
Well, you guys made it sound that way.
No, we were letting them choose.
So we got to play a game with this Bulbasaur. And I rolled high.
I rolled the lowest.
You were the lowest. And so I was like, that means I'm the strongest, sure. So I'm like, come here, Bulbasaur, I'll take care of you. Our DM decides to tell us, oh no.
That wasn't a
strength check. That was a health save, like a health. How much? No, it was a damage roll.
Yes.
And so that Bulbasaur basically punched me with its head.
Headbutted you.
Headbutted me, and I went flying.
And guess who got the Bulbasaur? Me.
God.
But now that Bulbasaur's stuck in the PC box.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. There's a lot of questions, guys, so I'm going back and trying to, see if I can get all of y'all's. I'm sorry, there's so many. Someone does ask, does your OC child darling still exist? Yeah.
Does she? I thought we...
How dare you?
Oh! I was thinking of a different one. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so
How
sorry.
dare I know who you're thinking of, but that's not our darling.
So sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we just haven't really drawn them. We haven't really drawn a lot of our characters recently.
That hair looks
Well,
so much better.
I say that, but here we are drawing all our Pokemon and
characters.
D&D stuff. But no, they're still around. All their babies are still around. It's just when you have like 2,000
Pokemon?
2,000 OCs, you don't know what to do with all of them.
You mean 2,000 Pokemon like me?
Yeah. Oh god. Someone says, have you been? Are you excited to be 26, Chinchi?
Ah, wow. Someone's keeping track.
How did you remember my birthday's next month? I am excited. We're planning. I'm asking Tanu and planning with friends to go to the Renaissance Festival at some point next month.
And I told Chinchi no. I'm joking.
You better not tell me no.
Is that a threat?
Do you collect Pokemon cards?
I used to. I've almost wanted to get back into it, but it'd be too expensive to do it at this point.
D&D is expensive. What do you expect?
I mean, I'm taking my... I think I'll collect them if they come to me, but I don't think I'm going to go actively buy them. Unless it's a Pokemon I really like.
Mm-hmm. That's a weird question, but I don't know if you meant to say it a different way. All I saw was, how do you love on Pokemon?
What?
How do you love on Pokemon? I don't know what that means. I mean,
like,
you just...
in the game, or...
I hope it... Yeah.
Well, you say, I bring out this Pokemon and give it a hug, and that's how you love on Pokemon.
Wait, tell your chinchilla story again.
What chinchilla story?
We had a chinchilla story? Or was it like... Was it
it
like
the one you almost threw in the street?
Huh?
Was it Bucci?
Are you talking about... It could be Bucci.
Could be Bucci.
Are you talking about my chinchilla? Or like... Was that something we did? I'm sorry, it's been a long time.
Was it like a don't starve together chinchilla story?
Was it like Tanu talked about chinchillas?
Because
I don't remember.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't remember many stories except for one don't starve story. That's because someone animated it so beautifully that I watch it constantly.
Oh, Jesus. Someone asked, do y'all have any advice for someone who has social anxiety? I think I have it. I don't know how to deal with it being in big crowds or a room with a lot of people. I think it's kind of different.
It's difficult to tell someone how to deal with it because
It is
everyone's different.
Sorry, it is my story for the chinchilla.
Ah.
I'll get to that in a bit, but I think everyone deals with it differently. My family has it really bad. Because how we avoid it is we find a place where no one else is. And that's about all how I deal with it. But,
I know I have a different kind of social anxiety.
Which is
I'm good, like, talking to people. But, like, once I walk away, my brain's just kind of like, that was a really stupid thing you just said, you know that? And I'm just like, and I'm like,
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, drinking water, like, doing breathing. I think breathing exercises are like counting actually.
I was gonna
sometimes.
say breathing exercises help me a lot.
Yeah, or sometimes I'll I don't want to say fidget spinner, but like having an object like maybe a ring or something around your finger and you kind of just play with it kind of helps.
I'm almost like a focusing device so you can focus on it instead of people.
Yeah. I don't know, it's really different, but I know there's medicine to help with that, but I am not the type of person, personally, I'm not the type of person who wants to rely on that stuff, but...
I mean, you can ask your doctor, you know,
yeah.
that is an option.
Yeah.
It may not be the option you want, though, but it's an option if you feel like you need it.
Yeah. So, apparently the chinchilla story is my story, my actual chinchilla, so...
Have fun.
For those who don't know, you get to know something about me is I, as a kid, thought anything was, like, immune to things and stuff.
Didn't you think it was a Pokemon, since we're on the subject of Pokemon?
Yes, So I'm probably going to make an animatic on this. Who knows?
You should.
So when I was a kid, my mom bought me a chinchilla. The Pokemon. The chinchilla's name was Bucci. I think it was a he actually though, but that's what we called it. It's 2019. What am I saying? I shouldn't gingerize my own animal.
Is this important to the story?
No. They've been chewing on the wires and stuff at our house and whatnot, and so my mom decided to go buy them one of those little hamster balls, but for chinchillas, so they just roll around to get that energy out, because we didn't want them. We want them secured, but we didn't want them to be able to touch things. So while my mom wasn't around, my friend was around. My cousin was around, and we were playing Pokemon. I allowed them to use my dog as a Growlithe, and I was outside with Bucci and the little ball, and you want to know the smart thing I did?
Yeah.
I pulled it back, thinking it was a Pokeball, and I was pretending Bucci was a Pikachu. And so I'm about to throw it, like I'm in mid-throw. Here comes my mom, looking at her and be like, "Hey, Chinchy, Chinchy, no!" And she ran at me, grabbed Bucci, and ran back inside. And I was just like, "What did I do wrong?" And so here comes my mom back outside, being like, "What were you thinking?" I'm like, "I thought it was a Pokemon. It was in a ball." She's like, "No, you'd probably killed it." And I'm just like, "What? That can happen? But aren't animals like superheroes too, if you believe?"
Jeez.
A lot of stuff. My poor animal suffered a lot with me.
My favorite part of this drawing is drawing the Pokemon.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the story of Bucci.
Bucci survived to tell another day.
We got rid of it after that.
Bucci didn't stick around long after that. He was like, heck no.
What's your favorite... Wait, what... Do you have a favorite year or story from high school?
Oh, God.
It's funny because, like, the biggest... Okay, two things pop in my head when I think of high school. The first one is me turning around in history class telling Tanu that we're dating now, and that's that. And
True story.
There was another... God, I'm losing it. It's going away. Oh. I don't regret, actually, but I kind of do. So when Tanu was asking me out to prom, I made a video, which I think I think I hid it on YouTube. I think it's still on our account.
God, I hope not. I mean, I loved it. That's not what I said.
Maybe I'll do it just for one day and then like hide it. But I did a video for Tanu to ask him out to prom as Shale Phantom Hive from Black Butler, and it was the most embarrassing thing looking at it now, because I licked every single object in that video.
You were trying to be sexy. It's okay.
I tried, but looking at it, I'm like, oh, stop, please.
You did try. You did try to be sexy, but it's okay. I still thought you were sexy.
What about you?
Story from high school?
Mm-hmm. Or favorite year, like, I guess, sophomore or something. Do you even remember that far? Tanu.
Don't out me like this, honey.
Oh, shit, that scared me.
Sorry, I have a new monitor device, so you're going to be hearing so many new buzzes. I remember almost setting the microwave on fire in the nurse's office.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to cook waffles in the microwave because, I don't know, I made my own lunch, and so I was like, you know what sounds like a good lunch? Waffles.
Did you put it in with, like, metal or something?
No, if you put in bread in a microwave for too long, it burns. Don't put waffles in the microwave. That's what toasters are for. So I put my waffle in the microwave, and then it started to smoke.
Yeah.
And I had to haul it outside, and the nurse was so mad at me. But that's the story of when I stuck waffles in the microwave.
Someone says, do you guys know Steven Universe?
Yeah, we just watched the movie, I think.
Yeah, we've watched the series, like, we binge watched the series, I think, this year.
Yeah.
And then we watched the movie, literally, we watched it 2-3 nights ago? A couple of nights ago.
Yeah.
I liked it. I have some of my own critiques on the movie, but you know what? I enjoyed it for what it was. It was really nice. I enjoyed particularly a lot of the songs. Yeah. But if anyone hasn't seen it and are wanting to see it, I'm not gonna go into any details about that, just so I don't spoil it for you. But the songs are really nice.
So I was checking decks for a second.
Even if it is a musical half of the time.
I mean, that's the point, I think.
Favorite Disney princess movie? Aren't most of the movies princess based though? I can't actually wait. Was there ever a movie that is just a prince?
Oh no, I was gonna say Peter Pan, but he's not a prince.
I don't think there's ever been like just a prince. I don't know. I was gonna say I like the Little Mermaid in Mulan and Beauty and the Beast. I guess.
For princesses only, I do like Moana, and I actually kind of like Brave.
Oh yeah, Brave is a good
I kind of like the princess movies that they're like
strong.
kind of
independent.
Yeah, thank you.
They don't need no man.
I was trying to figure out how to say it without a curse word.
Wait, what?
I was gonna say bad A, and I was like, that's not what I want to say. That's the only thing I could think of.
Darkness says, what are your character's stats, strengths, dexterity, etc.? I think on our Toy House account, we actually have Boston and Emmanuel on there.
Yeah.
As for James, the one with the Eevee, we don't have it since that's our other...
This guy.
Yeah, that's our other player's character. But,
I know...
I'm level 13 right now.
Yeah, because how'd you get past me again?
I dexed all the Pokemon. I had leveled up all my Pokemon. I don't know, something.
Oh, no, you caught a legendary.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't supposed to catch it, and somehow I caught it, and our DM was just like, I mean, okay.
Yeah, because I was about to say, wait a minute. I was, like, ahead of y'all for, like, a long time, and then Boston was just like, I'm level 13. I'm level 12.
Yeah. Oh, I guess we should mention Boston's a psychic and Emmanuel's a researcher, and then James is a ranger.
Yes. Yeah, no. I'm level 12. My stats are on Toy House. Chinchi can grab them if Chinchi wants.
Oh God, I'm good.
I know that I think my so they're not actually like dexterity and stuff in the Pokemon game. It's more of like attacks, special attacks, defense, and stuff like that. It's just different.
Oh yeah, it is kind of different. I think like they just reword things.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but it's worded different. Like, come on, get these hairs correct.
I have to burp, but I can't.
I know that my strongest stat is special defense and special attack, but that's because I'm a researcher and I am a weak little biscuit.
Someone said, how did you and Tanu meet? Just wondering. Hello, you must be new to our channel.
You must be new.
Let us tell you everything. Me and Tanu met in seventh grade.
Like, ooh, do I get to tell you you're wrong?
And technically 2006, but 2007 we go with that because it's like half the year, whatever. We met in 7th grade, because we technically met in 2006.
Yeah.
We met in 7th grade, in art class first, and then, but we didn't really talk a lot to each other at first. Then, one of my friends from my school was introducing me to, another friend, which apparently I knew them from elementary, and then they knew Tanu, and so we all came as like a for group friendship thing or whatever. And then I started talking to Tanu more because, you know, we all started becoming friends and stuff. We were also in the same class. We got to, like, get to know each other's hobbies. We both liked each other's drawings and just became good friends. And since then, as time went on, I think in sophomore year? No, over the course of time, I tried telling Tanu I had a crush on them, but I played it off 3 times as a joke, and because I was scared of them.
And I'm oblivious as all get out. So
and I was scared of them being like, we can't be friends no more because that's taboo and all that stuff.
Ew, cooties.
And finally, I think in sophomore year, like close to junior year, one of the two.
It was right when I got some letter, and I was trying to deal with that.
One of the two. I finally kind of admitted my feelings to Tanu by turning around in history class and being like, we're dating now, I like you a lot, that's the end of the story. And then going back along my day. Tanu never said no.
It's true, I didn't. But that doesn't mean that's...
So, then we started dating, and then, 2018? Last year?
What?
When did you propose?
Was
it last year?
You don't remember when I proposed? I don't remember either, but that's not the point. I think it was last year. Wait, Atlanta.
I think it was last year. Let's say
Check
last year.
the video.
Yeah, whenever we went to Atlanta was when we... Yeah, but that's...
Time doesn't matter when you're in love.
Exactly. What program do you use? We use Paint Tool Psi for drawing. Oh, look at some of y'all helping answer questions for us. And it's actually really accurate.
When people answer questions better than you can answer questions for yourself.
Mm-hmm. Right. Are you gonna see the... Oh, God, I think I saw... Are you gonna see the new Frozen movie? I'm kind of going back, so I know recent questions aren't gonna be ready yet, guys. I'm sorry.
Maybe. I'm not
I didn't
against
even
it.
know there was a new one until we saw a commercial for it.
I'm not against it. I don't think I care too much, but I'm not against seeing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not against it either. At all. Wait, what? Can you guys... Oh, no. Can you guys reenact Jesse and James? Like, can you do the prepare for
I
trouble
actually want to
thing?
cosplay James so bad. It is a visceral...
So, see, here's the problem, guys. I want to do this, but I'm so, like, nervous. That's why I'm trying to get used to doing, like, improv and stuff. Like,
Prepare for trouble.
Yeah. I don't even know.
And make it double.
Wait, no.
To detect... I already messed up.
It's been forever, but don't they change their lines all the time?
No,
like, they keep it the same until, like, a specific point,
I
right?
think the mantra is pretty much the same. Like, it's usually... Unless it's, like, a special episode.
It's like...
Prepare for trouble and make it double to protect the world from devastation. To unite all peoples within our nation. To denounce the
evils
of truth and love. I'm trying! To extend our reach to the stars above! Just like James!
I think Tanu can do it for me.
Take rocket blasts off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Meow, that's right! I did it.
I don't know why I get so embarrassed doing stuff like that.
I'm just pretending they're not there.
Well, that's kind of hard. We'll try to react it maybe before the live stream ends. How about that? Give me some time to...
I really want to cosplay James. It's a problem. I told Chinchi if Chinchi doesn't want to cosplay Jesse, they can cosplay one of James's Pokemon.
I'm gonna be Weepin' Bell.
Oh, are you? You're gonna be
just... Yeah.
You could be Inkay.
I could. Oh, someone said my D&D character... I'm sorry if I butcher names. Conmer?
Where am I looking?
Conmer?
Conmer?
Is a dark... Sorry, guys. Is a dark elf, and he can make things glow by touching them, but I didn't think it through and he's sensitive to light. Oh!
Yeah, okay, so spoiler
Oh,
alert,
no!
my first actual D&D character is a drow as well. And to combat the light thing, I actually talked to my DM and was like, hey, I didn't think this through. And she's like, you get sunglasses. And I was like, I get sunglasses! So I have a mask that protects me from sunlight. So that's how I got past that.
Oh, but no, the fact that if he can make things glow, but they're sensitive to light.
Yep.
That sucks.
Yep, that's one reason I also don't want to take my mask off at the fire, because y'all are like, look, fire! I'm like, bright, I hate it. Y'all are awful.
Oh my god, this thing keeps going down very fast. Oh, my throat.
I don't allowed to die on me.
Someone said I actually think Underfell Sands.
Really?
Surprisingly him or Horror Tale, which says a lot.
Yeah.
That can say a lot of bad things about me. Because I don't honestly show my real personality until I'm in those outfits.
Does his head look better down or up?
I think down.
Got
it. Because then they just look like, what about you?
I love, like, you said shows my personality more?
Yeah.
Like, I feel most comfortable in Papyrus or, X-Tail Papyrus, weirdly enough. I don't think it's a personality thing, I just feel more relaxed.
Which is good.
Yeah. I also really like doing Ralsei, but, again, that's not... It's hard, because you take on a different personality, or at least I do when I'm in a costume.
I'm trying to get the personality of Lancer down for myself, but I take, like, this weird Lancer personality.
I mean, the last time you did... What the heck is this? Last time you did Lancer, you were kinda after a surgery, so I don't think you got a good, like, go at it.
Yeah. Someone says, are you two gonna see the Addams Family movie?
That actually looks really good.
I would like to.
I don't know much about Addams Family, but that looks good.
Like, I know what the Addams Family is, but I've never seen it fully as a kid either.
Yeah, me either. I mean, I know what it is.
I wouldn't mind seeing it. There's also another movie, which I thought at first was the Addams Family, but it's not. It's like a lady who gets married into the family, but the family is trying to kill her.
That horror movie?
Yeah. Like, she has to survive the night or something weird. I don't remember.
That looks fun. I like horror movies, too.
By the way, if y'all need to ask a question, that at TheNobles is actually might be easier for me to see because my eyes ping straight towards an orange while I'm trying to read questions.
Yeah, if you don't have a question, that's gonna be weird, but like
use it for questions. Don't use the ping for like notices.
Yeah, because
it's all I ask.
Going to ignore.
But I'm scared there's gonna be like 20 orange things. I'm gonna be like, okay, this is a
I
bad
take
idea.
it back.
Yeah. There was another question, but I don't know where it went. Do you guys know creepypastas?
I know some.
I know a little bit. I haven't really kept up with that stuff since I was a kid.
Younger.
I remember creepypastas was like a really big thing when we were like kind of from high school to middle, like high school to
when we're it's still in high school.
From middle school to high school.
Yeah, I know that.
It was around that time it was really kind of known, but I kind of fell off the face of the earth from that, and I know it's still kind of well known, but it's not really
It's not something that's in our face anymore. I know that we actually went to creepypasta reading, like, at San Japan once, and that was fun.
I think they still do that, but now I'm just kind of like, I don't need to go.
Yeah, I mean, we only did it once, but like, there's such a big crowd that we were like, ew.
Yeah, big crowds scare us. Oh yes, here we go. Have y'all seen Jeepers Creepers? I have no idea what that is.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it.
I've never heard of that. I think of Velma from Scooby-Doo.
I think it's
Jeepers.
I might be wrong, but I think it's something similar to like Goosebumps.
Oh, maybe we'll look it up. Do you remember when you had like 300 people in streams? Oh yeah, I remember. That's why I had to put slow-mo on this.
Well, how many people do we have now?
I don't know. I don't check it.
Okay, that's fair.
My anxiety rise when we started the stream. Why do you think I didn't check it?
That's a valid statement.
What time is it?
7.
It's 7 p.m. It's still bright outside.
No.
Ish. It's still kind of bright. You can see this tree at least through the window.
Thank God for that.
Favorite horror movie or game?
There's a horror movie we watched recently that I really liked.
Oh yeah. Was it The Topsy of Jane Doe?
That one was a good one.
There's another one. There's a lot of good horror movies.
I can tell you my least favorite one.
Which one? Oh,
American Poltergeist. It's not even a poltergeist, and it's awful. They're terrible, terrible movie. 0 out of 10. Would not watch again. It betrayed me. I'm very passionate about this, guys. It betrayed me. It was a demon, like, possession, not a poltergeist. It was just awful, awful. Worst movie. Would never see it.
I think for a game, I don't play a lot of horror games as much as I personally want to. From what I've seen, I don't know if y'all would categorize this as a horror, but one of the ones I saw someone play was gosh, what's the one with the mask? It's the one
Noir?
I think so, the Noir?
Like
where you had to be on the computer.
Yeah, the one that Markiplier tried to play but didn't.
Got frustrated with,
that one.
As well as I actually really like Mad Father, if you count that as a horror game, I guess. Yeah.
Would you count... No, never mind.
What?
I was gonna say, would you count Bloodborne as a horror game?
I don't think that's horror. I think that's just monster-based.
I love... Guys, if you need to know anything about me, anything at all, if you take one thing away from this stream, I love Bloodborne.
Yeah.
It's a problem. I love it. I started playing Dark Souls because of it. Dark Souls makes me want to cry, but I also love it. It's a good kind of cry. And sometimes you need those good kind of cry.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, the thing went down too fast. Do you use a drawing tablet or something else to draw?
I use a drawing tablet. So does Chinchi, I believe.
Oh, well, I sure hope so.
Road work ahead. Gee, I sure hope it does.
Did y'all see Hocus Pocus on Halloween night?
It's not even Halloween yet.
It's not Halloween, but I love Hocus Pocus. It's one of my favorite Halloween movies.
I haven't seen it in forever.
That and Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's my favorite Christmas movie, too.
I hate you so much. Wait, hold on. Randomly, my brain was like, it has been maybe 2 years now from when I asked about Kodak's arms going on fire and what he would do. I'll never forget me asking that.
Well, I'm glad you have memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kodak's, I'm pretty sure Kodak's doesn't even remember that question. But the Code Runners are doing fine, if y'all want to know that. How has your year been so far? Would you ever play Doki Doki Literature Club? Or another game you have in mind that you want to play? I also saw something else. Okay. Our year has been fine. A lot of things came up. But I think I have Doki Doki Literature Club downloaded. I just decided not to play it.
We kind of watched people play it.
Yeah, we watched everybody play it, and we kind of already know everything about what is there to know about it now. And so I'm just like, maybe one day when I decide, like, I open my computer, be like, oh, I want to play something, and I see it, I'll do it. As for other games?
I mean, since we're on the topic of Bloodborne.
Oh, Jesus.
I want Shinchi to play multiplayer Bloodborne with me.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to put that on the channel.
Bloodborne, Hollow Knight.
Oh, yes.
There's a couple of games I want to, like, put on the channel, but just have to, like, check it and make sure that YouTube is fine with us uploading this kind of stuff. Because there's a lot of rules to it.
There's a lot of rules now. We waited too long. They got smart.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys still cosplay with Epics? We actually haven't really been able to see Epics a whole lot because life has gotten in the way. They've been doing their own thing. We've been doing our own as well. We still talk to them once in a while, but we've all just literally been busy with life. We don't really cosplay as much. We haven't cosplayed hardly at all this year, so I can't really answer that question. But when we all go to cons, we do cosplay, but usually we'll now do different characters. Like, one day they'll do rose quartz.
Yeah.
Oh, that scared me.
Sorry.
And then we might do something else on the side or whatnot, but we still hang out. There goes all the questions, and I'm just trying to scroll down.
You are the one that wanted them to ping you.
Well, no, every time I try to scroll down, the thing just goes to the bottom. Thank you. Someone said, it's not a question, but wanted to say that you guys are an amazing duo. I love your art and cosplays. The Shale and Sebastian cosplays from Black Butler are my favorite.
Oh, thank you. We're actually hoping to one day redo those.
Revamp them.
Yeah.
A lot.
I would love to make my own tailcoat.
Maybe we should just do a video about all our, like, let them see all the old videos that we ever done and made on the channel.
Like a reaction video?
We can let them judge us as much as we're gonna judge ourselves.
Oh, God. I'm not ready for that kind of commitment.
Do y'all watch PewDiePie? I almost called him something else. PewDiePie, Jacksepticeye, or Mark?
We mostly watch Mark and Jack.
More towards Jack, though.
I think we used to watch PewDiePie, but
the content was just not what we wanted.
Yeah. But I've heard he's been doing better, which is good, but I'm content.
Yeah. Is Dark Souls like Dark Deception?
I have no idea what Dark Deception is, but probably not.
Dark Souls is a lot like Bloodborne, is all I could say.
Oops, I drew that on the wrong layer. Dark Souls is... you don't know how you describe Dark Souls other than, boss battles and, like, exploration. Think of, like, almost like Cuphead, but more exploration and more, like, mini bosses. And a lot hard. Like, it's not like Cuphead was a bad example. Like, I don't know if y'all have played Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight's actually a really good example of what come on, hair. The gameplay is kind of like. I would say just go buy it and try it out, but also it might not be your cup of tea. It's not everyone's cup of tea.
It's funny because we were talking to this with a coworker the other day. What's your zodiac signs, and also does your zodiac signs show on the way you act to others? You want to go first?
Do I have to?
Yes.
I am a Taurus. I don't know if it affects how I act towards people. I'm sure everyone in the chat right now is going, yeah, Taurus, that makes sense. Because everyone says that.
Oh, come on. Don't be like that.
It's gonna be like that.
I actually am born on the cusp of the time where it switches from Scorpio to Sagittarius, so I found out I'm actually half of each. And actually, both of my my personality actually shows on both sides pretty well. I think I lean more towards Sagittarius though than Scorpio, but I have a lot of those traits. So that's mine.
I will say I am stubborn like a Taurus.
Oh yeah, you are, but it's what I love
about you. It's gonna be like that, isn't it?
That's what I love about you. My little stubborn Taurus.
What am I?
You're a Taurus now.
You're
gonna give out Taurus.
I'm a tourist. my sign is a tourist. I love to travel and get brochures.
What's the worst you've ever gotten hurt? Not needing surgery. What's yours?
Oh, hurt?
Worst time you get hurt. I mean, the worst I've hurt myself was falling off my scooter at the age of 6 and breaking my, I had to figure out what side is it. My left elbow, where it came out the opposite direction. And so when I was in such a panic that my grandma was going to get mad at me, I pushed my elbow back in place and went up to her, and then we had to call the ambulance. That was the worst time I got hurt.
Are you trying to motion to me when I fell off the trampoline?
Huh? No.
Oh, I thought that was what you were doing.
I was popping my elbow because it hurts.
God, I got hurt so much. I'm trying to pinpoint it. I guess...
You never really got in a very bad...
I've never had a broken bone. So, like, my story's just gonna sound really wimpy. I guess I'll just say the most vivid, like, injury that I've ever had is I fell and I scraped my knees really bad, and then whatever friend I was with was not a genius, and I don't know this friend anymore, so I'm allowed to say that. And we decided to go swimming in the lake right afterwards, and so it kind of got infected, and it just took forever to heal, because then I also reopened it on falling.
Oh, God.
And so now I have scars on my knees. Yeah, that's my most vivid memory, other than, like... I don't know. I don't know. It's weird, because I don't like pain, but I don't register big injuries.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I get hurt and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fine, but, like, if someone's, like, pinching me, I'm like, stop it! Ah!
So another question is, how's Cupid? Not many of you actually, if you don't watch our Instagram, a lot of y'all don't know who Cupid is. It's a new character. I almost slipped there for a second. They have little wings on his ears, a little horn. I don't have a picture on me.
I could bring one up.
I mean, you could.
Give me a hot second.
They're just this little sweetheart. A little gentle sweetheart.
Where did I put them?
That's a good question. Where did you put them?
Did I put them here?
I don't know where you put them. I don't know if you ever saved them either.
No, I should have.
But you'll probably see a video of them later. No, Tanu's gonna keep looking for them, but yes.
Where did I put them?
That's a good question. Let's see here.
What?
I want to be an animator. I mean, do it. Do whatever you want. No one's holding you back.
I don't know where Cupid is.
Well, Cupid is on our toy house, if y'all have the link to that. Oh, Cupid's also on Instagram.
He is. I don't know what to tell you guys. Apparently I didn't save any of Cupid's images. I am a terrible parent. Huh?
Wait. This is... Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out how that was worded. Someone's saying, like, this is an anti-question, but wasn't really an... I get it. They were just saying, like, hey, I love your AU Too Tall Tales. It got me thinking of making my own AU. Also, the AU is very interesting and amazing story. Thank you so much. I'm sorry again to everyone that's taken so long for Two Tall Tales to get out, but the first episode's literally, like, it's right there. It's ready to go. It just needs a few more things to it, but it's almost ready, and we hope to get it out before the end of this year. We just gotta get onto that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy making your AU. It's really fun, to be honest. Like, you could do almost anything with it. Any songs you've been listening to lately? I'm trying to think.
You've been listening to Spinell's song a lot.
Yeah, I've been listening to that, haven't I? I've also been listening to, like, remixes from... What's his name?
Caleb Hiles.
Caleb Hiles? That thing.
He's gonna
He's gonna find the channel and be like, excuse you.
He's gonna burst through our door and just be like, you dummy dumbs.
I kind of just listen to whatever's on our list. I'm not really picky on songs. Do you know what Hero of Academy? I know
Hero
what you're trying to
Academia.
say. Hero Academia is.
Yeah, I've never seen it though.
Yeah.
It's on the list.
And I'm so sorry it took me so long to get to your question. Thank you again, J. Demi, for the donation. Said, how are the shirts, by the way? I hope they're keeping together. Where, sorry, the back purple text is so dark.
Yes. Oh my god. I love those shirts.
They're actually holding up really well.
Yeah, we actually use them as...
We use them a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to... We've worn them out, and also I've worn them as, like, a nightshirt, because they're really comfortable.
We also wore them to a lot of conventions when we went last year, I think.
Whenever we went to a convention.
Whenever we got one, yeah. Whenever we got it, we wore it to a con, but we enjoyed it so much. Thank you again.
I love them.
We always get questions about them, too.
They're like, who's who? I'm like, I'm wearing the shirt, so I am Tanu. They're like, who's Tanu? I'm like, me!
Have you guys ever watched the Studio Ghibli movies? I love Studio Ghibli movies. Are you crazy?
I was like, huh? And then I remembered.
No, I absolutely love movies that are from that company. I just love Spirit Away and stuff, though. Like, I honestly think that's what kind of pushed me to want to become an animator as a kid. Was because my mom would always buy me every Sunday. We would go shopping for a movie, and it would always be a Studio Ghibli movie, which was nice.
Oh my god, I got all of their heads done.
How are the little pet shops that you got in the mail during the opening video?
Oh yeah!
They're actually, I could see them right there. They're next to one of our trophies that Tanu won a long time ago.
Oh, let's not talk about that.
They have been, well, they've been chilling.
I will say, we apologize for, the slowness of opening videos. We actually have more footage from, like, half a year ago.
And then there's still some that we have to open.
Yeah, and so if you've sent us a thing in the mail and you haven't seen it, chances are we're just slow at getting it out.
Very slow. Like, it's probably been a year.
And I feel really bad because we've even, like, opened some mail really late and someone was like, hey, could you do this? And we're like, oh no, no.
But we absolutely apologize for the lateness on that. Someone says, I'm thinking of sending more fan mail later.
Oh, thank you.
That'd be nice. That actually reminds us that we need to go check our P.O. box.
Oh, yeah. Also, I'm assuming you guys want us to keep our P.O. box.
I assume.
I mean, if you don't, just tell us.
I don't know what that is.
What?
Do you watch...
No idea what that is.
Is that a... Wait. Starry... I think I know who this is. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. I'm, like, tippy-typing.
Chinchi's on the move. Chinchi's on the move. Gotta look at this jacket. Chinchi's on the move.
Oh, it's an... I knew I recognized that name. It's an animator. No. I like what they do, but it's just not my cup of tea when it comes to animation. But I do watch people like God, I'm gonna say their names wrong. Like, is it Unknown Spy?
Unknown Spy, yeah.
Yeah, Unknown Spy and stuff like that. I'm trying to like go. Most of the animation community is like animation memes, and I'm trying to like go towards places that are more. I'm not saying they aren't original, but like they're just normal animations, like people talking and like kind of like Jaden and the one out kind of thing. Like I want to enjoy something instead of just watching
the same thing over and over again.
Same thing over and over.
But
like I know I'm being a hypocrite on that because I love doing animation memes, but like I think when it comes to actual animation, when I want to be inspired to do, because I'm trying to do a different like animation for something that deals with no music and stuff, and that's kind of hard. Oh, I heard of this game. Do you know a game called Ni no Kuni? Some of the animation was worked on by Studio Ghibli. I've heard of that. I think that was something I wanted on my list, but I just haven't gotten it. Tanu?
What? Huh? I've no clue.
You're just so focused. I'm like,
sorry.
You gonna talk?
I was in my own little world. I don't believe I've ever heard of that. It sounds familiar, but no.
Tanu's a little bit in their focus zone.
Sorry, I was doing it. I was looking at the hand going, how the fuck am I gonna do this hand?
Someone asked how Virus is. He's fine.
Better.
He's better. He's getting along with us, finally. I don't know if y'all could tell, though, but, he hasn't fully forgiven us, but he's put it aside to finally work with us. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be cute. Someone said, I'm planning on making plushies of different AUs of Skeleton Brothers. Do you mind if I try Two Tall Tales?
I don't mind.
Yeah, go for it. If I'm so sorry if they're gonna be such a challenge though, because I know they're so detailed.
I know that we updated their references recently.
Yeah, for animation purpose.
Oh, that's true.
It's not.
That's true. No, you're right.
How long are you gonna make the live stream? I have no idea when Tanu gets tired and when I get hungry, which is probably gonna be like around 8.
I was gonna say, usually it's whenever Shinchi gets hungry. I'm joking.
Wow.
I'm joking.
Wow, you calling me fat?
No, I'm not.
I know what I am.
I know what I am too, and believe me, sweetie buns, it is not you that is fat. 'Tis I that set the fire in the house ablaze.
Are y'all still adorable dorks? I mean, I hope so.
Dorks, yes. Adorable, no.
That's true.
I can't.
Hello, welcome to those who are just getting here. I know it's been so long, but we're glad to see your smiling faces or your smiling icons again.
So I can't even see their face.
I can't even see half of your icons, so I can't tell if they're smiling. But I'm assuming.
That one's smiling.
One of them I can't tell at all. It just looks like a little black dot.
Oh.
Oh,
my legs. I'm so stretching. The drawing has ceased momentarily.
I tried to make y'all some... Wait, can I try to make y'all some, like, paintings? Oh, okay. Can I try to make y'all some paintings? The like is like if you're talking... Okay, gotcha.
Say it faster. Like,
I'm sorry.
Use a voice. Like, can I try to make y'all like some... Wait, I fucked it up.
Yeah, you did. Go for it. Only if you want. I'm pretty sure it's going to look amazing. And it's going to look much more beautiful than our actual faces.
Wow.
Waffles or pancakes? I like pancakes a little better.
Waffles.
I only like pancakes because you can put, like... Well, I guess you could put stuff in waffles, but waffles are just hard.
Well, I like... that's hard. Pancakes, I think, are more universal, but, like...
Have you ever had a Japanese-style pancake?
No.
Those really fluffy ones? I heard they're really good.
I have not had that. That might just change my mind. You never know. I don't know. Like, I just enjoy eating waffles. I don't know why. It just... They're more textury. But pancakes are good. Like, when I go to Denny's, I'm like, give me the pancakes. And they're like, we have waffles. I'm like, I didn't ask for that.
I didn't ask for no dang waffles.
Did I ask for the dilly dang waffles? Nah. Where is his hand?
Any advice for improving art?
Keep drawing.
Just practice. Practice. Challenge yourself. Like, if you want to, for instance, I guess you want to practice hands one day. Just focus on drawing hands, or, like, I don't know, looking at... I'm bad at... Okay, you want to know something? For real, I'm bad at advice. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. But, yeah, just try to focus on one thing. Don't stress if it doesn't come out the way you want it. It takes time. Sometimes we artists don't get that result we want, but it still works.
It's better to keep going than to not do anything at all, because you don't get better if you don't try.
Yeah, so what I would say is, if you're getting frustrated with your art, you are allowed to dislike how it came out and stuff, but don't put yourself down in front of others or yourself and say, like, my art's terrible, I can never do this, I give up and stuff, because you're creating not only a negative energy around others, that you're kind of like, oh, I don't know how to act towards this, or they're gonna give you... You don't want to ask for sympathy, like petty sympathy. I don't know if that makes sense. Or it's more like if you... But, so let me finish my thought.
Yeah, go ahead.
But I think if you do, and you'll also use, if you say that, you're putting a negative impact on yourself, and that's actually going to make you think, oh, I really can't do this. What you should be doing is like, it didn't come out the way I want, I'm not going to give up because I can still practice. Giving yourself more of a positive thing, seeing negative stuff from a positive perspective, being like for instance, I don't like how I drew those eyes. Okay, take a break, come back to it later on, or just practice different eye shapes and stuff until you get what you want. Trying to keep saying, like, I'm gonna keep practicing. There's no such thing as perfect and whatnot to reach that goal, if that makes sense. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you kind of said what I was about to say. If you say that you are, like, if you put negativity out there, it's going to affect you in a negative way, is what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like, if you say you can't do it and you start to believe it, then you won't be able to do it.
Yeah.
It's kind of what I was going to add. But you did good.
Like, there's a way, like, even if you think it's hard to put that positivity in your mind, just take a break from it for a while, because it's kind of like when you get frustrated with a video game for not passing a level or something. Take a break, come back to it in like a week or so, or how I come back to it a year later and try it again. And I will sometimes pass. I didn't pass the sands thing, but I didn't go back to it yet. But
bad example, but
bad example. But don't give up on yourself that easily.
I was about to say, I can't tell, for instance, for those who do know what Dark Souls and Bloodborne are, you know it's a hard game. I can't tell you how many times I couldn't beat something, and I was just like, that's it, I'm done. And so I stopped playing. And then the next day I was like, I'm actually not done. And so I went back, and I beat it. And it's because I came back with a clearer head.
Yes. Someone asked if that's Ash. No, it's actually that is James, the ranger from our campaign, who put my character and Tanu's character in jail.
So we both went to jail.
But I went to jail for money things. You went to jail for being blamed.
I went to jail because I didn't stop you from stealing. And I then called my parents to get me out of jail, because I have the kind of backstory that it doesn't kill my parents.
Wait a second. I didn't kill my parents in my backstory.
They
did it themselves.
But your parents aren't around. I have
you
parents
blaming
still.
Boston?
Huh?
You blaming Boston? For
No, I'm not blaming
parents?
Boston. I'm just saying that when I created my backstory, I decided to have parents.
God.
And look how well that's playing out for me. Now they want me to come home.
Emmanuel.
Is that my son?
Y'all would really enjoy the Pokemon D&D campaign if we ever stream it, I think.
Alright, so a little background on our characters. I'll go with Emmanuel first, and Chinchi can... I'm gonna die. I'm burping. Okay. Chinchi can tell you about Boston, but Emmanuel comes from a aristocratic family. It's pretty wealthy. And he left on an adventure because he didn't feel like he was getting what he wanted by sitting and just learning. But his mom didn't want him to leave. But his dad was like, yeah, go do that. And so I went to jail, and Emmanuel, being rich boy, panicked and was just like, I can't go to jail. I don't know what to do in jail. So he called his mom, and that made his mom have his phone number. And now sometimes I get random calls from my mom in the middle of a session.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Go ahead. Tell me about Boston.
There's a lot of stuff with Boston. Let's I guess trying to think. So Boston was born in Rhyme City. We all decided Rhyme City is in Kanto. We don't know where it actually is, but whatever, it's in Kanto.
It doesn't matter if we're wrong. We're having fun.
It doesn't matter. But was born in Kanto. When he was born, his mother died at childbirth. He had a 12-year-old brother who ran away from home because of his mom's death, and then the dad, who was so heartbroken, there's rumors that he killed himself from the loss of not only the son but the wife. And so Boston was taken care of by his dad's grandma, called Grandma Roll. She took care of him until she passed away, which we'll talk about in a bit. Basically, Boston was bullied a lot as a kid, kind of overcame it because he was learning about Pokemon in school. He was learning about, like, psychics and stuff like that. He actually stopped going to school because he was starting to get so bullied physically. He went to a park. At the park, he met a lady who taught him how to be a psychic. She left on a journey, but a letter came by. He found out she passed away, so he lost his only friend. He joined a gang, started committing crimes and stuff. Grandma Roll saw him in an alley, talking to the gang, was trying to go say hi to him or whatever. Some gang members saw her, thinking she's a threat, pushed her into a street and got hit by an oncoming car, causing her death. Boston left the gang, ran away from home, grew up from like 12, I think he was like 16 or 12, I can't remember. Grew up, and then he went on an adventure after becoming a psychic. It's a long story.
Kind of makes me sound like I've had a good life.
Yeah, you had a good life. But, he's actually a good guy. Like, yeah, he steals occasionally. It's whatever. He's trying to do it to live.
He helped me get things, so he's cool with me. His Totodile, who's called Dex, is like a security blanket because he has really bad social anxiety, and if he doesn't have that Pokemon with him, regardless if he's with someone else or somewhere by himself, he has a really bad mental breakdown. But yeah. I just found my Pokemon on my travels, and we became besties. I can't wait to have an Incineroar. You have no idea.
As long as it doesn't get thrown into another fire.
What
was it that...
he was thrown into a fireplace before he evolved.
Yeah.
But he's a fire type, so it's fine. Our campaign gets a little violent sometimes, and we're like...
It does.
Oh. We're like, who died? Oh, my back.
And then James has a similar backstory. He's a ranger. His dad died in a fire, and so he's scared of fire, and his mom, no one knows what happened to her, and he's one of those really goody two-shoe kind of characters. Played super well, mind you.
Oh, I know.
But to the point where you guys might actually not like him.
Our friend plays his character so well that sometimes I'm like...
Yeah, we fought with him a couple of times.
Like, we're gonna fight. Because... And then, like, after the campaign, we're like... No harsh feelings, right? You can't have hard feelings in D&D. It's just for fun.
And our group our poor DM, he keeps having to try to get our characters in the same place because our characters all get in fights with each other so easily. Our characters need a break from each other But he's like, I can't continue the story unless y'all are in the same spot.
We're like, oh, that's a shame. That's ding dong shame now, ain't it? I think my character had to take a break last time. He had a bad day.
Mm-hmm. All is love and war in D&D.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, yeah. You want to play your character, but you gotta not think about what you want as a player. You gotta think about what your character wants. And then you're just like, but I want to steal that. But you're like, but my character would never.
My character's been making a lot of mistakes. Let's just say, I don't know about y'all, but I don't know if you guys would ever betray a
legendary?
A legendary Pokemon. Let's just say my character doesn't have a good standing with a lot of legendaries right now. My character just talks too much.
Your character has too big of a heart for Pokemon, and that's your problem. My character just wants to be there and have a good time with his new best friend, and now he's just like, oh no, we're all gonna die.
Huh, that's a good question.
You got a good answer?
It's a cosplay related question about fabric. They said someone wants to make goth sands, but wants to know what kind of fabric they should use because they want a jacket that works like a real jacket. I mean, I'm trying to think what goth wears what? It's been a while since I've looked up Undertale used. My apologies, guys. Goth Sans wears a...
Goth is in, like, the kid?
Yeah. He wears...
a white jacket. I'd say go look at your fabric store and, like, literally touch every fabric until you find the one that you like.
Well, also make sure it's breathable. Hold on, because I'm trying to imagine... I know what he... Okay, wait, yeah, he wears a... I thought it was a robe, but you know that works
it's kind
as a jacket.
Both.
Yeah. I mean, I guess make sure it's breathable. If I guess... Because are you using it... I want a real jacket for winter. I guess if you're using it...
Yeah, I'd say go and look for, like... Or even line it. If you find
whatever you do, don't use fleece, is all I say.
As I say,
don't use fleece, don't use pleather, or anything fancy. Just...
I was gonna say, if you find a fabric that you like, but it's not heavy enough for winter, go ahead and, like, line it with some, like, another fabric.
Like fur or whatever.
Like fur or, like, an interfacing of some sort.
But that's kind of... It's hard because there's different fabrics, but it also just counts on what kind you're looking for.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know... Oh, wait, hold on. I want to see something. Wait, what's this?
It's what?
I don't know. We're gonna see. Oh, I can't see anything. I can't see anything. My computer doesn't allow me to. Okay.
Hello, AC. Welcome back.
Someone said, do you believe that some of the creepypastas are real? I'm pretty sure they're based off a true story. I mean, some of them could probably be real, but some of them I think...
Are fake.
I
mean, I have the belief that anything could be real. Like, sometimes if you believe in something hard enough.
Yeah, if you believe something hard enough, it can come real, but, I don't know a lot of the creepypastas. I mean, it could become a true story if someone actually did them, but don't have that happen, is all I'm gonna say.
I mean, it's also fun to believe, you know.
Yeah, but
I mean, like, but yeah, don't do something dumb.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to say they're not because because creepypasta, when they went to the thing, he called the stories his characters. So that's the only reason I'm just like, characters? But they could be. We don't, no one knows everything for sure.
It also depends on who's telling the creepypasta, because Mr. Creepypasta isn't the only one that creates them anymore.
Yeah, I think so, because now he has, like, a son, right?
No, I mean, like, people just create them now.
Well, that's true. I have a giant trash bag of mint green tools, and I have no idea what to do with it. What? Any ideas? I don't know what you're talking about. Unless you mean fabric, I have no idea. Or maybe you meant wool. I don't know. I'm so sorry.
Best of luck, friend.
Are Horror Sans and Pappy coming back for Halloween live streams? I have no idea.
That's an idea.
Maybe. We'll see.
Oh.
I know there's a video we wanted to do, but that would that's a lot of work, actually.
What video are we doing?
It was a video that we had to, like, get the costumes really dirty. But I even debated of recreating one of the costumes fully and then letting them get dirty. Because I refuse to get them dirty.
Yeah, that's fair.
As dirty as we want them, at least. Oh, tulle as in the fabric.
Oh, when there's a lot of fabric, they call it tulle.
Oh.
Like, dress tulle. Like,
that makes sense. I'm sorry, I'm, like, half tired still.
Make a petticoat out of it.
Yeah, or a bag. Or...
I think tulle is, like, the petticoat material.
Just make anything.
Make, a pillow. I don't know. I don't know why you're asking us.
The tulle is a sheer... Wait. It's a sheer fishnet thin fabric.
Yep, that's what I thought it was.
Yep. I mean, you could still make a bag out of it.
You could.
It'd just be a very holy bag.
I was gonna say, that's not. I mean, with the right attitude, with the right attitude, you can make a bag out of anything.
Oh, where are you in the U.S.? We are in Texas.
I almost said when you said that, I was like, we're in the U.S., the U.S. of A. Not realizing.
Oh, yeah, we're in Austin, Texas.
No, I realized now what they were asking. I really wasn't listening.
I mean, you're focused on drawing.
I feel bad.
Oh no, pumpkin carving contest between you two. You know how bad we are at that? Well, I say that, but Tanu probably is good at it.
What? I haven't carved a pumpkin in, like, ever.
I mean...
We could do a whole, like, who won? You decide!
Oh, no.
Pumpkin rap battle! No!
By the way, it's getting close to 8, and I would like to get food soon.
Are you hungry? Wait, let me listen.
Are you hungry? Yes, I'm hungry.
I'm listening to your stomach. Shut up.
I hate you.
I have a headphone in. I can't hear your stomach. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna punch you.
Your stomach's going to punch me? I'm good with whenever. I can talk. Let me finish up Evie, and then we can...
How many people do you think sound insane when you read these questions?
See, I'm not here to judge you based on your mental, state. I'm not here for that. But how insane do you think we are for answering your questions? So that's the real question.
No, we're trying to pronounce your questions because we're over here like, what is this? But yes, I can eat whenever.
Alright, let me just finish up Evie, and then we can skadoodle.
Evie, why are you like this?
Evie, why are you taking up my time?
After food, are y'all gonna come back or not? Probably not, because I have a lot of stuff to update for my D&D journals.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll have some kind of video out in the near future. We have to work on 2 Tall Tales, we have to work on fan mail, we have to work on maybe a Halloween one. There is also a D&D version. There's also some animatics. There's a lot to work on.
Yeah, we got a lot that we can do.
Yeah. But just fixing our notes for our session tomorrow is what we're going to be doing.
Yeah. Because we got a lot to do.
If you don't sleep, are you gonna lose sanity?
I mean, yes?
Unless you roll a d20 to see what happens.
Yes. I won't do that finger. I'll do that finger later.
Oh yeah, someone mentions this, so I'm gonna mention it now. For those who don't know or haven't been paying attention, Codetober is happening. The Codex and them are running the little contest where you can win a free set of Code Runner charms. It's not going to be based on your art entry, like how it looks and stuff. It's going to be a raffle, so your art counts as an entry as long as it's fully colored and lined. Lined artwork that's not colored is not counted. Anything traced and stuff not counted. But yeah, so make sure to tag Code Runner or Codetober. You can tag the Code Runners and us on our Instagram. That's where we're hosting it.
Yep, and I think all the rules are on Instagram as well.
Yes.
And
since you guys updated your Too Tall Tale pictures, could you link me a picture so I can be able to make the plushies? I think it's gonna be on our Toy House, or did we upload it? Where did we upload it?
I used to upload them to Tumblr, but I don't know if we are still using Tumblr.
I thought we re-uploaded them. We'll figure it out, but we'll make an announcement when we upload stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. How much Spanish do you know? Nothing. Not very well. Yes.
You want food?
Yes.
What would you like to eat?
We'll figure that off stream.
Well, we can have them phone. They can decide for us.
List some places. Oh, fine. List some places and we will figure out food. I mean, I don't care.
Okay. Someone says pizza. Food.
That sounds like the best option.
Yeah, I do like food.
I love pizza, though. Pizza does sound good.
There's also
record your D&D session if you want. I want to, but y'all won't understand anything.
Yeah, we might later, when we get
better. McDonald's. I see 2 McDonald's. I see a pizza. Oh, actually 3.
Chicken?
McDonald's!
Hold up. Maybe.
Pizza and McDonald's. How about a hamburger pizza? Ugh, sounds like it's gonna be pizza. Consume your souls of your enemies. Yes.
Got
always.
it. Done. All right. Let me go find. Does anyone want to be an enemy?
No. We has no enemies.
Lies.
Yeah. Did you know that? Wait. Choo Choo Flea?
What?
Oh, I know that channel. I like their stuff. They're cute. It's sorry, I thought it was a food place, and I was like, that sounds good. I was like, wait, I know that name. I'm glad you could see that.
I thought about that place too.
McDonald's grows Subway.
We had Subway yesterday, I think.
But it's still good.
It is still good.
It just counts on the service at this time of day. You know, Chinese food is good, too.
But guys, I have to get dressed to get into Subway.
That's too bad.
I want to stay in my pajamas.
I'll do a Instagram stories and y'all will be able to see what we chose.
Okay.
Out of all y'all's.
Thank you for your suggestions.
Thank you so much for coming, everybody.
As always, stay determined, be yourself, and inspire each other. Boom!